events. So I could either open my packs or I could go and look at this draft. I think we'll run over a little bit. I'll look at this draft and I'll save those packs for next time. So, play, events, Premiere Draft, March of the Machines, the Aftermath. Yes. Confirm my purchase, please. What is in this format? Please tell me. Buy ketchup. Please tell me what is in this format, because I need to know. I need to know what you've got in here other than like the 20 cards that are in the set, 12 cards that are in the set. Ridiculously small amount of cards that are in Aftermath. It might just be March of the Machines plus Aftermath. Would be like the sensible way of doing it. But I really want to just see the 12 cards being repeated over and over again and all being mythic. Not all mythic, but like there's like 5 uncommons and then they're all rares and mythics past that. So I'm really curious what's in here. What's in this draft format? Oh, I got in here almost free. It cost me 100 gems to do that. No. I got 950. And it cost me 1,500 to do this. So no, I got it like 2/3 off, effectively. Because of that random win streak that I had. What's in the format? Well, it is Aftermath cards at the rare and mythic slots. And then it's just extra cards. So I think we're picking a Traxor Praetor's Voice. Just because Flying, Death Touch, Vigilance, Lifelink. It will require me to get some mana fixing because it does cost green, white, blue, black for a 4 power, 4 toughness Phyrexian Angel Horror. But I think we're just grabbing a Traxor Praetor's Voice and just trying to slam that as quickly as possible. There's also an Invasion of Fiora, which is pretty cool. And here is Resolve's pretty cool. These are all the cards from Aftermath. Phyrexian Sensor's pretty cool. But we're just taking a Traxor. We can't not. Daxos is nice. At the beginning of... Hang on. At the beginning of your end step, if one or more creatures died this turn, you gain that much life and distribute that many +1/+1 counters among any number of creatures you control. Maybe we grab that. Feast of the Victorious Dead. Or maybe we grab the Plane Cycling guy. Or there's the fancy Daxos, but yes, creature you control have Vigilance and add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool. Spend this mana to cast creature spells. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if there are 3 or more mana from creatures was spent this way to cast it, draw a card. Yeah. Just yeah. Ingra and Essica. Also, Cat Chariot. We love Cat Chariot. Riding around on rainbows. Cat Chariot. Jury's pretty cool. Definitely not in our colours, because we're not in red. The alternative is there's the Forest Cycling guy. Backup Lifelink, backup Flying. It enters, makes a 2/2, flips into an Anthem effect. Ooh, what do I even go for? Transform this creature. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, this creature gets +2/+0. Maybe we take the Seraph of New Capenna. Probably. Because then it does sacrifice things which the Feast of Victorious Dead cares about. Ooh, backup Death Touch. Backup Flying. Sacrifice creature to draw 2 cards. Back up with whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may discard a card. Back up Death Touch, maybe? Or maybe Corrupted Conviction. We'll grab Corrupted Conviction. Try and focus in on, like, we do have Ingra and Essica. Ah, well. When this creature dies, incubate 3. Or we've got the Forest Cycler. I think we just grab the Forest Cycler. Each player mills 3 cards, then you return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Not very good. Okay, we've got Forest Cycler. So yeah, I found out what the draft is, and now I'm like, okay, makes sense. It could have been much sillier, but I'm happy I got a fancy art Atraxa and the Ingra and Essica. Yes, New Capenna version of Atraxa. It means I could build that as a brawl deck and be really gross about it. Ooh, fancy art Yargle. I love that it's giving us all the dual lands in red. And it's like, that's nice and all of you, but I'm not playing red, so that doesn't actually help me at all. We got flash backup 1 hexproof. Is not terrible. Or backup Death Touch. We're well and truly going into 4 colours. And we're going to rely on the Ingra and Essica to be like, please tap to get mana for creatures. Thank you. It's one of our mana fixings. Grab it while I can. There's also the backup elf, but we're going to grab the mana fixing. Because we really need mana fixing if we're going to try and play this Atraxa. Swamp Cycling with backup 2 and Menace. And just being a 7-drop 5/5. Creature has +3/+0 as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. One of those creature attacks or blocks, each player mills a card. Target creature or land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental. Target creature has base power and toughness 4/3 until end of turn. Draw a card. Each player mills 2 cards. Oh, I don't even know what it gave me. The Trailblazing Historian. Sad. Fertilized Favor is our fixing. That's the one not red card. Furtive Analyst. 2 at a blue human wizard, 1 power, 4 toughness, vigilance, 2 and tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Stuff. Backup flying. That's fine. Just a 2-3 backup flying. Nice and straightforward. So yeah, I got this Ingranesca. Well, I got the Atraxa, then I got the Ingranesca to try and fix my mana for playing the Atraxa, and then I'm just getting a bunch of like random backup cards, I guess. And like the Feast of Victorious Dead to get more counters. Don't really want the counterspell. Calyx. Constellation. Whenever Calyx or another enchantment you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. When Calyx or an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may create a token that's a copy of a non-legendary enchantment you control. Or there's Invasion of Ixalan. When I enter, look at the top 5 cards of your library, you may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever you cast a spell, this creature becomes indestructible until end of turn. That is a gross dinosaur. I think we just take Calyx. Like, there is mana fixing, but I think I just want to take Calyx just for the sake of having Calyx. Cosmic Hunger is just a punch. Or we've got the Convoke Kill spell. I think Convoke Kill spell's better than a punch. Also has Surveil too. Didn't even know Pylon was a thing. Convoke, destroy target creature or planeswalker, Surveil too. Is it just a bunch of guys pushing a Phyrexianized zombie Yeti thing over the... Oh, it's Kaldheim. It's a bunch of Kaldheim warriors pushing a Phyrexianized Jotun into the abyss, the void, the world scar. Ooh, untap target land. Choose target battle if an opponent protects it. Remove a defense counter from it, otherwise put a defense counter on it. Whenever the opponent you control transforms into a Phyrexian, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty good, actually. When it enters, look at target opponent's hand. Nope, I think we want Norn's Inquisitor, because even my Seraph of New Capenna, it flips into a Phyrexian and then goes, have a counter. Maybe I want to be doing Incubate more than backup. Now that I've got the Norn's Inquisitor as well. Maybe Incubate would be the way to go. There's Fancy Rayav, but I'm not in white. When this creature enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a land or double-faced card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. That's a big pest. It kind of fixes mana, kind of. When this creature enters, you may pay green up to 3 times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, choose that many. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, exile target player's graveyard, you gain 4 life. Oh, there's Gultrin Maverin! 3 green, white, 12/12, dinosaur vampire, trample. When it attacks, choose 1. Create a tapped and attacking XX green dinosaur with trample, or create X 1/1 vampires with lifelink. There's another Flip Angel. Maybe I want that. Also, fancy Finn the Fangbearer. Maybe I just do that. Maybe we Finn into an Atraxa and we win through poison. An unlikely scenario, but maybe it'll happen. Who knows? I don't even have the guy who backups to give thingy, Death Touch. Haven't got it. I've got the Swamp Cycler and the Forest Cycler, and that's it. Oh, and then I guess the Tranquil Cove. Yes, 2 Boros legendaries. Jungle Hollow's pretty good. Remove 5 counters from target permanent, draw a card. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more permanents, incubate 2. I don't think I have any spells that target permanent. Oh, no, I don't think I have any spells that target permanents. No, I don't think so. Technically only on 17 draws because I do have 2 land. When this enters, if an opponent casts a blue and or black spell, look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal a permanent from among them, put it into your hand, rest on the bottom, or incubate 2 for actions you can draw at +1/+1. I think we're going to go incubate 2. We're doing some kind of weird Phyrexian build now. There's the Death Touch backup guy. Or there's the Dog Warrior that flips into a Phyrexian Dog Warrior. Or there's Invasion of New Cabana. That transforms, when it enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or enchantment. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment, then it flips into equipment. The equipped creature attacks by +1/+1 counter on that creature for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Oh, I didn't want Botanical Brawler at all, but I guess I've got it, and it cares about counters, so you know what? Good enough. You know what, actually? Fine with that. Botanical Brawler is just here. There's the plane cycling guy. Oh, there's Phyrexian enchantment. Human knight who flips into a Phyrexian knight. Sure. Last pack. Let's hope we can get some good fixing. No fixing? No fixing whatsoever. Okay. I guess that the Beamtown Beatstick is technically the fixing, but it's in red. Put its counters on target creature you control. That's not terrible. Wait, technically on 22 cards now. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead at the beginning of your first main phase. Look at the top card of your library and reveal a card. If it has 3 or more coloured mana symbols in its mana cost. Do I just want to take Omnath Locus of All just for the sake of having it? Sure. Ooh, another Feast of Victorious Dead. Do I care? Yes. Yes, I care. There's also a fancy emoji. I have an emoji deck. Maybe I want fancy emoji for my emoji deck. Ooh. This actually mana fixes, I guess, technically. It is a land that does tap for green-blue, but does require green-blue to play. So it doesn't really mana fix, but it kind of mana fixes. Is that good enough? Who knows? Yep, we'll just take the land. Not really sure what I'm going with any of this. Counters, kind of. This creature gets +1/+0 for each transformed permanent you control. or Phyrexian Fox. Start bringing down the mana cost of my deck. Right, Calyx is also just still here. I don't really have any enchantments. Calyx is just here. Oh, I've got Sculpt to Perfection, I guess. So Sculpt to Perfection is an enchantment. So it's just a really cool card to have. I might just be taking stuff. Taking a couple of Valley Pools. Feast of Victorious Deadness. There is an enchantment. Gift of Completion is an enchantment. Okay, I have 3 enchantments. Yeah, I've got 3 enchantments. That's better than nothing. I've got 3 lands. So I'm on 23 cards. So currently I don't have to make any cuts. But I would prefer to reduce the mana cost of my deck. So Gold Scale Armor is probably the next one coming out. We just need to find out what's going in instead. Maybe another Overgrown Pest. If this creature deals damage to a battle, transform up to 1 target incubator token you control. Not terrible. Not terrible. This creature has indestructible as long as it's attacked a battle this turn. Weird. Invasion of Kamigawa, I can just go into my sideboard. Maybe this one. Maybe Portent Tracker is better than the other one. Sure. There we go, that's the deck. It's nonsense, and it's trying to play 4 colours. But sure. That right there is the deck. It definitely has a Fing the Fanbearer, an Atraxa, a Botanical Brawler. These 2 are just here for land cycling. So that's my mana fixing. Sure. Let's give it a go, see what happens. We'll play 1 match with it, see how it goes, and then that will have to be the end of the stream, because I am already 20 minutes over, and I was already sleepy when this started. When the stream started, not even when this Aftermath thing started. Sleepy brain. Sleepy brain. Needs to get some sleep at some point. So we'll play this 1 match, and then we'll see who we can raid. We ignore that person's name. Let's see how it goes. Okay, if I can top deck a white, I can play Calyx. And then if I can top deck a black, I can Ingra and Essica. Ooh. It's not a white. But it is just a land that gains me some life. Hi, Dina. Are they in Jund? Are they playing Jund? Okay, I didn't get a white. But I can gift of completion. Because I did get a black. So now whenever a Phyrexian I control dies, I surveil one. And next turn I can forest Ingra and Essica. Although that might be really bad, because I might just get it killed. Hello, Converter Beast. Ouch. Let's see how this goes. Sure. Sure. Kill spell? It's going to be a kill spell, right? No? Oh. Oh. Something? They're tapping very specifically. Judith. Okay. There we go. Stoke the flames with the Convoke. That's why they were tapping very specifically. I'm gonna flip this and then pile on the Judith, probably. She's the one doing the most damage. Double whites. Maybe I just keep those on top. Okay, worth it. I managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage off the table. And then they got 5 damage back on the table, but that's not the point. I should have moved those the other way around, because I need the white as quickly as possible. Didn't make a difference. Didn't matter. He's fine. It's fine. Next! We played Ingra and Essica, they stoked the flames, Ingra and Essica, and then I was sad. Anyway, I almost got to my white mana. I said I was doing one match. What am I doing? I'm raiding up another one. Okay, we're finishing stream here. I'm going to go see who we can raid. Let's have a look at who is streaming at the moment.